Hi everyone, this is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for taking our time to join me for another hashtag doll play with MLK 2022. So I'm back as promised for the month of October to share another project with you all. So I am calling my project for the month of October Survivor. And I want to thank my baby girl Aaliyah for lending her doll to me to showcase in this video today. This is one of her LOL dolls. As I mentioned, I would try to show a different one every time. And I like this one because it does make you think about Halloween. But this doll also shows strength. She shows fierceness. She shows a lot of different elements, and I love her outfit. Too cute and too fierce. So with that being said, I also would like to thank all the ladies who have been playing along with me. I have a list of those ladies in the description box. You can find their names and channels. Some are on YouTube and some are on Instagram. Feel free to play along and use that hashtag dollplay with MLK 2022 if you choose to play along with me. And also I want to give another shout out to these ladies that have played in the month of September, even though we're in the month of October. I Scrap Memories, Who Gives a Scrap, D_K_Kraus, and Stock and Stuff. You ladies have done a beautiful job creating, and I really adore every project that you guys have made. And I've also had other ladies earlier in the year also play along as well. Their information should also be listed in the description box, so that way you guys can go check them out and show them some crafty love from MLK. Now for this month, for October, I decided to go ahead and create something within breast cancer awareness. I wanted to do this piece because this is a piece that came to me, and we all have different things that come to you and you want to kind of showcase in art or different ways, and that's how I like to express myself. So here are some of the different things that I use to create with. So one of the things that I pulled out was my Distress Oxide inks, and these are the two that I use right here. We have the Black Soot and we have the Pick Raspberry. Another ink that I chose to use was my Versamark. Now I did use something I already had in my stash, but this is the first time I've ever used it, and I absolutely love this. This is the Distress Embossing Glaze, which is the Kish Flamingo. So I finally pulled this out and finally used it. I pretty much have most of the colors, and this right here was so much fun, and I love the look that it gives, and I cannot wait to showcase and show you guys what that looks like in just a moment. The next thing is I pulled out my favorite diamond dots. I can't say enough about shade 5011. It's one of my favorite ones because it has the most blink, and it goes with just about everything I put it on. The washi tape, OMG, this was awesome for my project because I needed this to hold my project down while I did some drawing, and also got those lines in the way I needed them to go. I had a few other tools that I like to pull out as well. So I used my Jelly Roll pen, and this pen right here writes whites, and it's great for filling in those little areas that you need to add those outlines, or if you want to just add something to the eyes. Really great to have. I also use my precision pen, which is the American Crafts. This is number 8. And I pulled out one of my brushes right here. This brush right here came from one of the retail stores, which is Dollar Tree, a long time ago. And I like to use these to dust off that powder. So this really came in hand when I used the Distress Embossing Glaze. You always want to kind of have a dry brush on hand. Those are so helpful. And then of course my brad setter to get those little areas out for my die cuts. And of course any glue that you have in your stash will work. I use some Park Lane adhesive gems. My doll this time was a set of dies, and it's a girl die that I got from AliExpress, and I used her for the first time. I've had her for some time, and I've been wanting to use her for some time now, and finally got a chance to pull her out, so I was really happy about that. I also used some of my Line Fine dies as well. I pulled this set right here out, and this set is by Cutter Bee, and this is like a tag die. I pulled this stamp out right here that I got earlier in the year from a scrapbook show, and I love the sentiment on this one. I used this one again. This is one of my all-time favorites. This is the cutting templates that has the alphas on there. This is a new set that I have, and I really was excited about this set when I saw this on Spellbinder's website. This one is called Be Brave, and this is also by Fun Stamper's Journey. Really awesome stamp set, and it was really affordable. They had a lot of great deals on their site, so make sure you check them out as well. So those are a lot of the different elements that I used to create my piece for the month of October. Now on for my finished piece. I decided to make a card, and I put a lot of time in this card, and it was so much fun because I had this vision come to me, and I wanted to do something that definitely with a purpose. I like to create when different things come to me, and this is what I created. I absolutely love the way this turned out. This is my breast cancer card, and for the month of October for my doll play collaboration. And you can see how I have used my girl here. My girl, she has boxing gloves on. And what I've done here is I went ahead and cut most of her clothes out in the color pink because that's one of the breast cancer colors. And I did a darker pink as well. And I used a jelly roll on the outline of this piece right here. Thank you, Mom. And this piece right here, I decided to create her clothing, and I chose to use the stamp within the Fun Stamper's Journey, and I'm going to tell you how I did that. So I didn't have a smaller breast cancer ribbon symbol. So what I did was I used, if you will look right here on this stamp set, I used the dove, and I masked the dove off by covering the dove up, and I used the breast cancer ribbon that is in the dove's mouth. And that's how I was able to create the design on my pants here. And I love the way that turned out. So you can see that really, really nice. Now, you can also see I have a boxing ring on the side right here. This is the one that I had to draw. And I love the way that turned out. This was a little challenging at first, but I love the way it came together because I wanted to create that scene to where she's actually in a boxing arena or a workout area where you have the boxing ring and everything. Now for her punching bag, I got creative and decided to use this beautiful breast cancer ribbon. And what I did here is I used the Distress Embossing Glaze Kish Flamingo to definitely use that and to give that a shine. And you can see that shine, that glaze is absolutely gorgeous, and it feels so smooth to the touch. And I love the way she turned out. You can see how I've outlined the sentiment of that beautiful stamp right here. It says, fight for the things you care about, but do it in a way that will lead others to join you. Now with that stamp set, the stamp set was just by itself. I also went back and I used that same dove with that breast cancer ribbon, and I stamped it right here on the side as well, because that was not a part of it, but I made it be a part. And that's some different ways you can kind of stretch your stamps or your dies in different ways. And you can also see how I raised my girl here. I love the way she looks on here as mentioned, and it looks so simple, but this card actually took a lot of time. It's really, really thick, but I love it. I love all the work and time I put into it because this is what I had in my mind, and this was my vision. And then when you open this up, you're going to get a different look. It's not your normal card, but when you open it up, you're going to see this. So I used the other stamps, and it says, my hero, be brave, strength, and hope. And then what I did is to add a little bling, I used some of my flat back gems, and I added those to every sentiment and positive quote there. And in the inside, this is the part you can write your message. So I glued down only one side, leaving this open to almost like an open book. And when you open it up, it says survivor. So it ties it all together, and I've also used those diamond dots in each part of the banner pieces up here, and that's how I use the alpha dies, by putting the word survivor in there, and plenty of room to leave your message or whatever it is that you would like to write. But I love the way this turned out. You guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. I would love to hear your feedback and what you guys think. And we have 2 more months left for my doll play with MLK 2022. I hope you guys choose to come and play along if you have time. I know we're right here in the holiday time right now, but we have 2 more months, and I would love to see what you can bring to the table. It's all about having fun. and also using your crafty stash. So I want to thank you on today, because I definitely will be back for the month of November and December to share some more doll play projects with you guys. Thank you for your time. This is Tanya here with Memory Lane Keepsakes. Continue to be blessed as always. And also don't forget to subscribe, comment down below, as well as check out my Instagram page, which is Memory Lane Keepsakes 2017. Have a wonderful day. And I hope you guys enjoy this beautiful fall season as I am. And I have so much more coming up to share with you all. So I hope you stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Be blessed. Bye-bye.